Mr. Peanut and the Occupy RCDS group have camped out outside of Memorial Hall. Today we've been able to schedule an appointment with Mr. Peanut. Excuse me, Mr. Peanut, can you answer some questions for me?
That seems fine, as long as you can call me Mr. Legume from now on.
Okay, but you've been known as Mr. Peanut for so long. Why the sudden change?
Well, technically, I'm a legume, not a nut, and legumes are important to the nitrogen cycle.
The nitrogen cycle? What's that?
The nitrogen cycle is when free nitrogen in the atmosphere gets changed into fixed nitrogen that can be used by other plants and animals.
That sounds rather complex. Could you explain further?
Okay, sure. Free nitrogen in the air goes to the nodules on the roots of legumes that contain bacteria. Bacteria change free nitrogen to fixed nitrogen. Plants use nitrogen compounds to grow and to make sugars and proteins for themselves. Animals, such as sheep, will eat the plants that contain the nitrogen compounds. Eventually, when the sheep dies, decomposers such as mushrooms will return the nitrogen compounds back into the soil. Soil bacteria release some free nitrogen back into the air. Then the cycle repeats.
Well, that makes it a lot easier to understand the nitrogen cycle. But why are you protesting here at Rye Country Day School?
We peanuts feel it is not right that we are excluded from the population here, while carrots and beans are embraced by Mr. Nelson and the current administration. We just want to be heard and get the word out about how using legumes help in a natural fertilization process.
Thank you very much, Mr. Legume. We're going to go across campus right now where we're going to have an interview with a counter-protest over by the main building.
Okay, thank you for the time. We have just come across two carrots counter-protesting at the main building at RCDS. Carrots, do you have an opinion about what's going on?
Well, it's unfortunate that the peanuts feel this way, but please realize that carrots have nodules too. My fellow legumes and I fully support Mr. Nelson and his administration. My lawyer friend and I are working on a case to get the proper message out that benefits all legumes and will enhance the nitrogen cycle even further. That's all I have to say on the matter.
Okay, thank you, carrots. No sheep, carrots, or peanuts were harmed in the filming of